Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here live in Hell's Kitchen. One of the first live. Well, we've done some live shows before, but this is, we haven't done one in a half a minute. And I'm here with one of my favorite people in the world. You know what? Some people consider like whack packers, but whack packers are like a different category to me. With Speech Impediment Man here, he was one of the. I don't want to say whack packers because he's not like you know mentally deficient like some of the older people that are whack packers. He's actually just someone that happens to have a speech impediment, and he's he's um he's here in New York, and I saw him coming in, and I thought we definitely had to do something. We just taped the show with John Popper, which will be up sometime early this week or next, probably sometime next week. John Popper from Blues Travelers. John got to meet Speech Impediment Man today, and it was a really fun show. Did you have fun taping with John Popper?
Yeah, great hearing from him.
No, he's been in the studio working, doing a lot of COVID information, a lot of COVID stuff. But we're here live on the street. Jeff's got his Speech Impediment Man outfit on, and we thought maybe we go on the street and see if anybody wanted to get any sex advice from Speech Impediment Man.
Guys, I gotta get laid.
Yeah, and then he can help somebody out. Well, maybe we'll get, and I think we could ask some questions. Stern fans out there that are listening right now, you can ask Jeffrey anything you want. But Jeff, what brings you to New York? What made you come to New York?
I've heard this is where it's happening. The Aftershock show. They said, Speech, if you're going anywhere in comedy, you got to do Steve Grillo's Aftershock show.
Because you'll never make it.
That's right.
Hey, what's up, Brian? Brian Ledger. Yeah, he's got some shit going on. Brian, you got any questions for Speech Impediment Man? We're taking all questions from anybody. Hopefully, maybe we can drag somebody interesting from the street. Why do you have that stupid mask on your face? Why don't you ask Dr. Fauci? You want to answer that? Of course, you're a superhero. Of course, you have a mask.
I'm a superhero. Basically, I think it's how COVID is a bunch of bullshit. I don't know. I don't know. You're right. I would prefer not to wear these masks.
Yeah.
I think it's
Hold on.
but
Graham, do you have any questions for Speech Impediment Man?
how you doing?
He's a Speech Impediment Man.
Going on?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
this guy just gave us a good question. Why are we wearing these damn masks?
Yeah.
You don't throw the news during last year, huh?
Good. You didn't want to be on camera, right? Yes, you do. Yeah, no. So a friend of mine. So I don't know him. Who made that outfit?
I made it.
You made it?
I made it. I used to work at a silk screen place. I silk screen Superman shirt, put an eye on it. Speech Impediment Man in my comedy routine. I rip off a shirt. I put Velcro on it to stick it like Clark Kent. I take it off. Do the whole superhero thing. The only difference is Superman changes in a phone booth and I change in a fucking bathroom.
In my bathroom. So maybe we can get someone from the street. Just I had a friend of mine walk by. There was he doesn't want to be on camera because nobody wants to be on my show. These masks are like just so annoying. I don't know about anybody else out there, but I am pretty much done wearing these masks. Have you got inoculated yet? Have you got the vaccine?
No, I haven't. I got a text. I can get it after April Fool's, but right now I'm in New York doing your show, so I'll have to wait till I get back.
Do you believe in the vaccine? Are you just getting it because everybody's telling you to get it, or are you just like?
At this point, I think this whole COVID thing is kind of overblown. We don't need a shot. I don't even know if I'll get it. If I do,
you'll get it.
Like what the heck?
I got the first Moderna last Thursday. I necessarily didn't really want to have to get it, but I'm going to tell you the reason why I got it. It's because I have most of the people that I surround myself with are highly intelligent, successful people, not like myself. And some of the smartest people I know in the world are all they've all gotten it or they're getting it, and they recommend you get it. And if I have my own opinion, which is one thing, but when I have some of the people that I care about and whose opinion I respect highly, and they're saying, "Dude, just shut the fuck up and get it," I had to get it. Sam, can you explain what happened to your old boss, Jeff Henson? I read that he's in prison stealing monotone Matt's identity.
No, he stole like 400,000 from Blockbuster Video, and right now he's in jail up in Chicago. He kind of ruined his life, but when he was out, he was using their money to help fund Gondo Network, and we had a good time. We had a lot of good people on it. At the time, we didn't know he had embezzled his money, but then the cops finally caught up with him, and that took him to jail, and that ended the network.
Wow. That's what exactly do you do? Like what were you working with? Well, who were you working with? What happened?
I have my own show. I was doing House of Speed. I would do some comedy, and then kind of do like a Jay Leno monologue where like I would make fun of current events. And
Well, do you have anything like current? Now you can do a little monologue to let the people show what's going on and laugh.
well, right now, I mean, with all these masks, I mean, and Fauci doesn't know what the heck he's talking about, and political. I mean, Joe Biden, we got a guy in the White House. The media won't even ask him tough questions. I'm still wondering if he could spell red. I mean,
Okay, wait, hold on. It's a really beautiful girl. Go get Jen. Bring me water. Jen, tell me where and when, baby.
yeah, I would bring her water all day.
I'll have you make water.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get me started. Not a good idea. Jen, anything you want? So nobody's there. We're talking about it's politics in this comedy.
Well,
Like I don't get too political on my show because I don't have the intelligence enough to debate or have a political opinion. And I always say that I'm all about logic and reason, and I hope that prevails no matter what. Do you have any question, physics, law of attraction, red pills for us? Do you have any quantum physics, law of attraction, red pills for us? What does that mean there?
this guy is speaking a language that I can't understand. I'm not smart enough.
Yeah, I understand. We all know I'm not smart enough. I think that you went to college. You got to be smart.
Well, I went to a JP. It took me 3 years to get a 2-year degree.
Yeah, well, it took me 6 years to get a 4-year degree.
Oh, okay. You got me beat. Okay.
Yeah, but I was also trying to like stretch it out because I needed the credits to work on the show.
Oh, there you go.
But so I don't know if there's anybody. It's raining here in New York City in Hell's Kitchen, but I was like so excited to have when I saw Jeff come to New York, I had to. As you can tell, New York is always moving, always loud, always.
Yes, I love this city.
No, I am addicted to this city. I don't think I can live anywhere else. That's my problem. So it's just like to have the convenience of coming down your stairs at 4 o'clock in the morning and getting anything you want. Is an amazing thing, and not having to be in a car and driving everywhere.
Well, true. I think it's great. You have the subway. You could go anywhere. You could be a Met game and be at Coney Island.
Yeah,
And
are you a Met fan?
I'm a Met fan.
Cool. I grew up a Met fan.
Back in the '80s, I was a big Lenny Dykstra, Dale Strawberry fan. They came from California, where I'm from. Yeah, I just Love being in New York.
Yeah, I was a big 1986 Met fan. We had a group of friends who were all like, well, everybody knows if you're a baseball fan or anything like that, that when you, especially when you have a group of friends, you're all best friends, and we all went through the '86 season together and stuff like that. Lenny Dykstra and Sal Strawberry and Doc Gooden and Keith Hernandez and Wally Backman and Mookie Wilson. Like I know, like it was like, and it was also the same with the Giants. I know you're a Vikings fan. No offense.
I got the tattoo to prove it.
Yeah, you do. I'm so sad that. There you go.
Born to be a Vikings. Go, baby.
So, in much respect, I always feel bad for like I have like a lot of good friends that are staunch fans of teams that don't do anything, like the Jets or the Raiders and or the Vikings. No
Well,
offense.
you be a Vikings.
And I want to see them so happy. Like at least I have a good friend, Stephen Eads, who's a big Chiefs fan, and I watched him. And the Chiefs, I was there when the Chiefs lost that one playoff game, and then they came back next year to win the World Series, the Super Bowl, and then they came back to shit the bed last year. But it's just happy. I'm happy when friends like that are that devout fans, when their team does well. Grillo, what's your opinion on Howie being woke now? He transferred many celebs on his way up. So him praising Ellen and Paris now, does it surprise you, or did you know it all along? You know what? Because I think this has something to do with Speech Impediment Man and Howard. He's woke now, and you were telling me that he doesn't really take your phone calls that much anymore because you're a Trump supporter, and we're not going to get into like the Trump support thing here. But everybody has their opinion, and it's scary when people are so clouded by their hatred for Trump that you're not allowed to have an opinion. And is that part of the reason why you're not on the show, Speech? What's up?
Yeah, true. Now, Steve, let me ask you this question. They say that Howard, he kind of always wanted to be embraced by Hollywood.
But he pretended that he didn't.
Yeah. Now, I'm just saying, I mean, in his younger days, did you and Gary and other people on staff know, I mean, that he kind of wanted to be embraced in Hollywood?
Someone just said I knocked out Speech in 1989, but Beetlejuice. So no, there really wasn't. The political the political platform when I worked there really was just seemed logical because the politics were logical back then, and like he helped Pataki get elected, he helped Christy Todd Whitman get elected, and at that point, those politicians seemed like they were the right choice, and I know Howard got Pataki elected because he ran for governor, whatever that year that was, and he ran on the Libertarian card. And Howard, the reason I'm pretty sure that it was a joke, although he played it really serious for the whole time. When he realized that he had the opportunity to actually really get elected, and it was real, he dropped out and he backed Pataki, and Pataki won.
Well, let me ask you. I remember one of his big seasons. He was going to fill in the
Kenneth Keith Callenbach. Check out my dildo.
Yeah, but I'm just saying one of Howard's big things was I was gonna fill in all the potholes with the dead bodies of inmates. Now I'm just saying, I mean, how could people take that serious?
I don't know, but he was very close. I know that the numbers started to really get bigger and bigger where Howard was gonna win, and that's when he backed out famously during that press conference. My uncle James, who had the cancer kazoo, he introduced Howard, which is one of my family's. What up, Speech? Don A said, "What up, Speech?"
Hey, Don A, how you doing? I do his show late night. It's a great show.
Well, cool. I hope everybody checks it out, tunes in. So we're everybody that's just tuning in. We're here live in Hell's Kitchen with Speech Impediment Man Jeffrey Pines. We just did a show with John Pop. We just taped a show with John Popper up in my apartment / Aftershock XL Studios. and we had a nice interview, and we figured we were going to come down and try to interview people on the street and maybe ask Dr. Speech Impediment Man some questions, some sexual questions. But it's boring in here in Hell's Kitchen, so I just thought maybe we'd take some cover and get some questions live from people that are watching right now. And if you have any questions you want to ask Speech Impediment Man, and really shows how much Jackie and Artie held the show together. What do you think about that? Like,
I am a big Artie fan. I believe Jackie was good. Yeah, everyone that came. I mean, Fred is great. All the people behind the scenes make for a good show. It's not all about Howard. It's people behind. I mean, guys like you, Stuttering John, Artie, Casey, Benji, Fred, Julie. I mean, everyone. It's a team.
Yeah. So it's just again, the way we lived in 1991 is not the way we're living here in 2021. Everything changes, and that's the way we know life is, and that's how things happen. Since when does Sim do in hot water? Since when does SIM do in hot water? I don't know what that means, C4P.
I assume they want to know why I do in hot water on social media. That's where I just came down. My friend Shuley, he introduced me to Gino
Visconti, a very talented comedian and a very good friend.
Aaron Berg, another good comedian. In fact, he had 2 shows this weekend at Uncle Vinny's Friday and Saturday. And I seen the call in there, and not that
well, first of all, they take your phone call.
Well, yes, they take my phone call. That helps.
Unlike what's the guy who doesn't take your phone call?
Well, Howard Stern. And I mean, when Howard did take my phone calls, I mean, Howard's gig was to basically goof on my comedy and stuff. I mean, in hot water, they kind of give me more freedom to do what I want. Not saying that they goof on me, but I mean, I just find wherever I could go and talk more, that's where I go. That's why I like Steve,
Yeah, no, but listen, I understand when I step into some situations, I'm gonna get goofed on, and and I own it, and you step into it and you let it happen. Like, well, I have a lot of people that I respect in the music and entertainment business, and I know if I have like a John Pop or an MC Search on my show, that they know me well enough to, like, they're gonna goof on me, they're gonna call me out on my flaws, which I have a lot of, but that's the fun part. I'm not perfect. I'm always here to make people happy and laugh. And I think when you do turn in, you're expecting me to do or say something weird or catch one of my accents or like a top shelf liquor thing. And then I think that's what people want and they expect. And I sort of provide it. I don't hold back. And, we're here to just make people know. Thank you, Don A. I guess maybe he just gave us some cash. I thank you very much. Yeah, thank Don A. You the man. So there's a level of expectation if I come on, and and I love when people call me out, like an MC Search will just be like, "Yo, Gorillo, man, you just fucked up. You don't even know what you're saying." Like that makes me laugh, and I'm real, and I hope that's why people appreciate what I do. And what's up, Speech King Cap said, "What's up?"
He's hanging in there in New York with my favorite intern, Steve Grello.
Yeah, and so we're just here chilling on my corner in Hell's Kitchen. There's no people on the street. We can't stop people because it's raining. So we just did a little greetings from Japan, King Cap.
Oh, Japan.
Arigato.
Godzilla.
That's racist, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You're making racist statements on my cell phone?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't tell Joe Biden.
Yeah. What's up with Artie? We don't know. I heard he did Nick DiPaolo's show. I'm not too sure that if that happened. I didn't see any like clips or any groundbreaking shit. I didn't see anything that I guess he did do it. I love Artie to death. I think we all do. And I want to get more speech in here. Like
I miss Artie. Artie was great fun. Can I tell a story of one of my favorite?
Well, how about this? We'll tell you your favorite Artie story, and then we'll wrap it up.
When I used Artie was great. He let me do some comedy. He called me up and he did a show in Las Vegas where I went to, and I was coming back from the show in my taxi cab, and I saw McDonald's, and they had coffee lattes for sale, and I guess lactose intolerant because I drank a coffee latte, and it got the decent flowing. And Artie always told this story on Howard how when he was on Mad TV, he was doing this film shoot in the morning, and he had to go get some heroin.
Was that when he was in the pig unit?
No, this is another one. He got some heroin, and they picked him up at like 4 in the morning, and he got up, but apparently he had shit the bed early in the morning, and he didn't know what to do, so we just covered it up. Now, speed forward back to my situation. I'm coming home from the show. I drank a coffee latte. It got things going on, and you know how you're walking, you're like,
you're doing the country two steps.
And I finally got to my room, and I'm like fighting to pull down my tight to get on the toilet, but I had gone too far back, and you know how the toilet had that lip.
Oh man!
And right then, all the
people eating,
all the stuff came out, and it just bounced up and went all over the walls. And I'm going, oh my God! And I'm cleaning it with a towel. And then
I'd hate to be. That's why I could never be a maid in a hotel.
I remember that story Artie told, and I'm thinking, well, you know what? I'm going home tomorrow early.
Really early.
Really early. So all I got to do is close the door. Now I close the door, and the next day I'm on the plane, and I start laughing to myself. And this guy sitting next to me, he's like, what are you laughing about? And I go, hey, are you a Howard Stern fan? And he goes, yeah. And I go, you like Artie? He goes, yeah, I love Artie. So I'm telling him this story, and he's just laughing his ass off. And he goes, oh, man, that is great. Let me buy you a drink, Speech Impediment Man. And I go, okay, long as you don't make it coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, we had a good laugh of that.
On that note, everybody, I want to say thank you to Speech Impediment. Let's take a look. I'm gonna take a look at the back. So he's got his whole fucking costume on. Yeah, we had a different agenda what we were gonna do, but like because of the rain, we just figured we just go live and start saying what's up to everybody. So hey, thank you for coming on with John Popper. Thank you for coming on and hanging out. You're always a good friend. You'll always be a friend. And tell everybody where they can find you.
I'm on Facebook, Jeffrey Pine, JeffreyPines. I'm on Twitter, Speech Impediment Man. I'm on Instagram, Speech Impediment Man. I'll be doing comedy stand-up with my friend Shuli, April 16th in Flagstaff, Arizona at the museum. April 17th will be in Phoenix, Arizona at the stand-up live. And hopefully I'll be on the airwaves with Steve again.
Definitely. Well, we're going to talk. Maybe we'll have some special Speech Impediment Man show pop up maybe once a month or something fun like that. You down with that, Speech?
Sure, no problem.
All right, cool. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. The John Popper Speech Impediment Man episode will be up soon enough. And thank you very much. Live from Mel's Kitchen, Steve Grillo's at the Shock XL on the Aftershock XL network. Don't forget to check out Sterling Assault and all the beautiful rings that Alfie makes over there. And we have some sponsors over there we're going to deal with right now. And love all my sponsors, and everybody appreciates and supports the show. Peace out, everybody. Have a very safe and COVID-free rest of the month, life. I don't know when this is going away, but I guess get vaccinated and be safe. Love you all.
Peace out.